YouTube? It's your boy Coyotemike coming back at you with yet another video. This morning I wanted to bring to you guys a problem that I've been having with my F-150, my 2012 F-150 V8 5.0. It's not really a problem. Just when I'm turning it on, I am noticing a lot of squeaking noise coming from the engine bay. So trying to diagnose that problem. I'm hoping and thinking it's the Serpentine Belt. Every so often these belts got to get changed out. They get warped, they stretch out. So that's what we got today. So went down to AutoZone, picked up a Serpentine belt, and gonna change that out. And but I'm gonna go ahead and give the truck a cold start. I haven't started it this morning, so I am actually gonna give it a cold start right now here in just a second. Open up the bay and try to diagnose exactly where this squeaking is coming from. But more than likely, I'm pretty sure it's a Serpentine belt. So gonna figure this out right here in a minute, and then go from there. Change out the Serpentine belt if that's what needs changing. Alrighty, guys. All right, so here we go. We're gonna fire the truck up and see if I can duplicate the sound that I've been hearing these past few mornings of the squeaky noise on the truck here. Usually when you want it to perform, it doesn't perform. Basically what I mean by that is when you're trying to videotape or show somebody the problem so they can listen, it usually never happens. So go ahead and clear these codes, because I do have my door open. Truck is a little bit dirty on the inside, haven't cleaned it out yet. Let's open up the engine, the hood. And of course, when you want it to act up, it's not acting up. But we're going to go ahead and change it out nonetheless, as I've already bought the Serpentine belt. So let me turn the truck around and then we'll get started.
Gotta cut this belt right here. Big pair of dikes or a good knife.
So he's cutting that belt because we're unable to get to it, release the tension off of that. So we're actually cutting through it with a pair of dikes or a good knife. There we go.
Thought you said this didn't have a tensioner.
Okay, so we got that belt off, and that was the front.
That's the front, the first belt on the tensioner on the Serpentine belt.
That is the first belt on the what?
For the Serpentine belt.
For the Serpentine belt.
That's the one that runs your water pump and your alternator off the harmonic balancer.
Okay, and then for the back belt?
The back belt, we need to use the Serpentine belt tool. This one is also a Serpentine belt tool. It's not a stretch to fit like they say in the other videos.
Okay, let me grab the Serpentine belt tool. Go.
Cornwell tool, serpentine belt tool. Has your complete thing to remove everything. So you need either the 1/2 inch or the 3/8 adapter. Put this, put it over here, out of the way. Let me get my step.
Truck does have a leveling kit on it, so it's a little bit higher to reach. So we got to use step stools.
Now we're going to get in here. And it is the 3/8, not the 1/2 inch. Fun part is getting this in here and then torquing the tension over so you can get the belt off. Once you do that, slip your belt off the first pulley you can reach. Try not to hit any positive cables on the battery. Alright, this isn't going to be fun here. Gotta pull it off. Best bet, try and unhook it from all of the pulleys and pull it straight up. Sometimes you gotta get both hands in here, which is always fun. Okay. Gonna have to get it from the bottom. It's stuck on the crankshaft. Okay, to get this belt out, you're going to have to pull this pulley back out of the way, put load on it so you can get slip the belt out in between the harmonic balancer and that tensioner. Pause it for a second.
Okay.
Gotta go down there.
You gonna get down there?
Yeah.
Yes?
Hold on. I got it.
Okay, so what exactly did you have to do?
Alright. On this setup, it is not a stretch to fit belt. You have a dual tensioner set up with two belts. To do the alternator, water pump, harmonic balancer belt, you're going to have to put a ratchet with a 3-inch extension. A cheater pipe or a breaker bar will work. just to get the belt out.
Nice.
Okay. Now the fun is not over yet, because you still have to snake it out over here where your water pump pulley is at.
This is why it's good to live next door to a 25-year mechanic.
Okay. Come on out. Now. Now. This engine is full of surprises. Just to get the belt out, you have to pull it out around from the tensioner. Really? No. Oh. Shit.
Now, usually I could do these jobs changing out a serpentine belt, but there are two belts on here, and it's a little above and beyond my expertise.
This is almost proving to be over my expertise. Okay.
Now, how do you feel about Ford designing this motor like this?
It's a piece of shit setup when they could do one serpentine belt for the whole damn thing.
I'm sure many will agree with you.
Come on. Really, you piece of garbage. There. After some finagling, you gotta snake it around the tensioner, down and up, and eventually you'll get the belt out.
Nice. Oh, there it is in all her glory. Now the fun part.
Gotta put the belts back together.
Put the belts back on, and there are two belts. One is for
the AC compressor, harmonic balancer, tensioner, and idler.
And these are the Continental belts that I went with. These are the
3-year warranty belts.
3-year warranty belts. These are the codes for them for a 2012 F-150 V8 5.0 engine. So this is the model number right here that you need to get. Although check with your local auto shop to make sure you are getting the right ones for your vehicle.
Right now is the serpentine belt, not put in yet, because you have to snake it around the harmonic balancer, around the tensioner for the other alternator belt, and then come up over the harmonic balancer, up over to that idler pulley, down and around the AC compressor. So in a minute we'll show you the finished product.
It's being a pain in the ass though.
This is a horror and a half, not a pain in the ass.
Horror and a half, he says. Okay. All right, so what we got going on?
Okay, we've got the belt back on. The easiest way that I found to put this in, you have to slip this belt behind this tensioner right here, come down to the AC compressor, up to the idler pulley, then come over to your harmonic balancer. At that same time, you have to have a ratchet with a 3-inch extension. It's a 15mm socket. Get a cheater pipe, crank it over, and then you can snake the belt back behind this side of the tensioner, because it's got an ear on the tensioner right at the pulley that won't let you put it in. Okay? Next, we're going to do this other belt, get it in, and see from there, get her started.
Nice.
Okay?
We're rolling.
Okay, the second, or actually the first serpentine belt to get to, going back on, easiest way I found is go over the water pump to the tensioner, back around to the harmonic balancer, put your socket on there with your breaker bar, your cheater pipe, 3-inch extension, 15mm socket, crank it over, and you're going to come all the way underneath, and then you can snake on the serpentine belt to the alternator. It took a total of about 3 minutes to do it that way. Okay? And that takes care of it. Put everything else back together, and we'll fire it up.
Awesome.
Now we're going back together with the rear intake tube. Put it back in. Get everything back connected. And we should be good to go.
The other way.
Yeah, now it's got a slot. There's that one. Just need this one. Really? There it is.
So with all your years of experience, let's just say out of 5 wrenches, 5 being the most difficult, what would you rate this at? Can anybody tackle this project?
With standard tools and a lot of patience and knowing a lot of cuss words, yes.
That's what I love about this guy.
I mean, there's so many ways that they could have designed this with one belt, one tensioner, but at least this isn't the stretch to fit one. It does have a dual tensioner setup. You can't tell that it's a dual tensioner setup because your serpentine belt is in the way when you're visually inspecting it. So when you go to cut it, you really don't have to cut it. You can actually take it off with the serpentine belt tool. Now I will recommend, if you do have 2 serpentine belt tools, great. If you don't, socket and ratchet with a breaker bar or cheater pipe will work.
So what are the tools that any basic guy needs to do this?
A good serpentine belt tool set with at least a 3/8 adapter for it. The other side, the tensioner, was a 15mm. We ended up using a socket and a 3-inch extension with a ratchet and a cheater pipe.
Awesome. So out of the 5 wrenches, 5 being the most difficult, what would a professional mechanic like yourself rate this for DIY or at home like myself?
This would be about 3.5 wrenches.
3.5 wrenches.
Yeah, it is not easy, and if you don't have a good belt diagram, you're going to get all confused and tied up. It does take a lot of finagling. Like I said, you're going to learn a lot of new cuss words doing this job, but it is doable by your do-it-yourself.
Awesome. So we're going to get this thing bolted back up, and then we're going to fire her up.
Loose. So this clamp. It's stuck right there. Okay, it's on there. Alright, that's good. She's all connected. Go ahead and fire her up.
All right, guys, so now we're going to fire it up, make sure everything's in line and everything's where it needs to be. Definitely a lot quieter. That squeaky noise is gone. That's what she needed, a new belt. Awesome. Sounds good. Runs like a champ. There you have it. All right, guys, so there we go. The installation of the 2012 F-150 V8 5.0 Serpentine belt. There are 2 belts on there. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Now, I do want to mention I've got some good content coming to the show, coming to the channel rather. We are going to be doing a giveaway for the first 100 subscribers. So that's right, we're going to be doing a giveaway. You guys comment down below. What do you think it should be? Something for your vehicle, something along that line. For the first 100 subscribers, we're going to be doing a first time giveaway for the first 100 subscribers. Need some RGB rock lights for your vehicle, a nice little setup, or it could be a 45-50 inch LED bar, something along that line. So first 100 subscribers, we're going to have a giveaway. So you guys stay tuned to the channel. It's your boy Coyotemike. I want to thank all my subscribers again for tuning in, giving me the support. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Coyotemike, and we'll catch you on the next video. Thank you guys for watching.